Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I will walk you through the weekly analysis for few stocks. Before we start, a small disclaimer, please be informed I am not recommending any stocks here for your trading bid. Please do your own research before you take any call. All my videos is purely for educational purpose only. With that said, let's move on to Nifty 50 first. If you look at Nifty 50 past 10 days or 2 weeks, then Nifty 50 has broken the 20 EMA. This red curve I'm talking about, this is a 20 EMA moving average curve. So since it broken that curve, it was trading between 20 EMA and also 50 EMA. Okay, between these two curves, it was trading in a range. And yesterday, it precisely is broken 50 EMA. Okay, you can see this yesterday's red candle. This blue one is the 50 EMA. Okay, 50 EMA curve. So when it broke it, then definitely we have to expect it has to take support on the next resistance level. So the next resistance level would be the far side is 200 EMA. I'm not expecting very soon. Okay, if it is not, then it has to take the support on the swing highs or the swing lows. Correct. So the swing high, the closest swing high was this one somewhere around December time. So it has made a peak around this level, 24,870 level. This also got broken. Okay, let me maximize it for a clear view. So this line I was talking about, this was a swing high, correct? So this has got broken, okay, yesterday precisely. Then it closed below this level. So it makes a kind of an worry like for the traders because it broken 50 EMA and also it broken the recent swing high. Then next one would be the next swing high or the low, correct? So the next one would be here somewhere this second horizontal line. So you can see this one, yeah, which is around 24,780 levels. So if you look at this swing low around like last September, from there the Nifty has surged and made all-time high, right? So this would act as a next a support level. So the next support level is very close level, which is around like 50 points. If it breaks, then yes, we have to wait and watch for this level too, which is 24,470 level. Right now it is around 350 points. Okay, so I'm not expecting this level very soon, at least next week. If Nifty 50 is going to correct because of some global news, then definitely there will be an fall, huge fall. Then definitely we can expect this level. Or otherwise, if there is no much negativity global level, then I don't think so. Nifty has to fall. This fall is because of the results season because. Large cap sectors like banks, they are not really publishing good result, but mid cap sectors or stocks are publishing good results. Okay, so Nifty 50 is all about 50 large cap companies definitely. So Nifty 50 correction is justifiable because of large cap sectors, stocks are not posting good result. Okay, but we have to trade level on level. So as we already discussed, so we have to look for these levels in forthcoming days for the next week. Okay, so with that said, let's move on to our stock analysis. The first one I have taken for the weekly analysis, Anantraj. This stock, this company is trading in a development sector. Recently they have joined a data center project also. Okay, in forthcoming days we can expect this company will be focusing more on data center along with its residential or infrastructure projects. Okay, let's look into the fundamentals of the stock. Okay, if you look at Anand Raj, they are into construction of IT parks, hospitality projects, okay, and office complexes. Okay, so if you look at the fundamental numbers, okay, let me move on to P ratio. With respect to the price, you can see these bars, the blue bars are EPS, okay, earning per share, and this blue curvy line is a PE. So individually, if you look at the earning level, the PE ratio is kind of an undervalued, I would say. It is trading around its median level. The median level was 46, so right now it is trading around like a 42 or 43 close to. Okay, otherwise pros, there's so much debt, and the results has came up. Results are good comparatively year on year and quarter on quarter. The revenue numbers are good, even the profit figures also good. Okay, and if you look at the peer comparison, the stock is trading around a 43 PE, which is close to the median PE. Okay, it's an it's not overvalued when we compare against the peers level. Okay, if you look at the quarterly results, the recently day before the day they have announced it's a Q1 result for this financial year 25-26. So quarter on quarter you can see there is a increase the profit in the revenue. The top line is around like 12 percentage or more comparatively, and to 12 to 15 percentage. The expenses are comparatively good, and the operating profit you can see last quarter it was 142, now it is 151. Here also close to 8-10 percentage. Profit and margin remains the same. Last time it was 26, now it's 25. It's fine, 1 percentage. Otherwise, if you look at the year on year, there was a good jump, more than 25 percentage, or yeah, 25 percentage. And operating profit also 50 percentage, close to say 45 or above. Margin also really good year on year. Okay, if you look at yeah, those are the things we have to look into our consideration. And promoters, yes, the promoters, if you look at, yeah, year on year there is a slight decrease. Okay, otherwise, yeah, even FIA, yeah, holdings also, it is getting reduced comparatively, quarter on quarter and year on year, both from FIA side. Even DAA is somewhere neck to neck. Okay, so otherwise the public side, yes, the retail side, there is a increase in the holding percentage. Otherwise, result wise, the stock is really doing good. And also, fundamental wise, there is no any red flags here. Otherwise, they are into data centers. It's a new theme, so going forward, it has a good space in growing sector. Okay, with that said, let's move on to our stock chart analysis. If you look at the chart based on the result, okay, the very first 15 minutes the stock has surged at least like a 5 to 6 percentage. The day before the day, it closed somewhere at the level of a 561, and it opened a gap up, gap up around, see, from closure to yesterday's opening, it was around like one moment, yeah, around like 3.5 percentage. You can see the numbers here. Okay, 3.5 percentage. And opened to 3.5 percentage, at the opening level. From there, it surged up to, let me draw this one, it surged up to like 4 percentage. Okay, then what happened, the profit booking has come up and the stock started correcting yesterday. Okay, even it closed below the opening level. Okay, and I think this fall, or this has happened to close this gap. Okay, the gap was here from this level to this level, right? So that has got covered up, I would say. Otherwise, you can see the volume, there is an increase in the volume comparatively last 1 week or more. 14 plus million stocks has been traded. The volume, the quantity has been traded. And if you look at this stock from past recent, what is a high, which was this level, 604 level. So this is acting as a pure resistance. So if you look at around last month, early the second week of June, it has tested this resistance level, then it got corrected again. It tested last to last week the same level. It could not sustain that level. From there, there was a fall, continuous fall for 6 or 7 days. Then based on the result, the stock has surged again. It faced this resistance, this horizontal line resistance, then it got corrected. But still, if you ask me whether the stock is going to fall further, and yeah, I have a different opinion, because let me draw. uh, See, you can see this line, correct? So this is forming kind of a triangle, correct. So this pattern, you can see this triangle pattern got broken last week, or yeah, 10 days back. Then from there, there was a severe correction. So whenever the pattern breakout happens, what happens, the profit booking will happen, correct? So it was happening. I mean, I have an opinion like this was happening past like a week or more, because the stock is going to publish its result, right? So based on that, the market will take its direction. So yesterday, gapped up and it surged again. The profit booking came up, because it could be the reason, this line. Okay, one moment, let me draw it properly. So this was acting as a resistance, this line. Okay, this line was acting as a resistance. You can even see earlier time also, early February or Jan, when the stock has corrected hugely, there was some consolidation, then it got then the fall has continued, right? So now it is forming kind of an U pattern. Okay, the cup kind of pattern it is forming. So now it is facing the resistance again at the same level. Okay, so when it when it breaks this level, then definitely we can expect the surge will be this direction in coming days, because the result is really good. So I'm kind of a bullish personally. Okay, so based on this technical aspects, I'm expecting the stock should I mean, it doesn't have any reason to fall further, unless the market is going to correct further. Okay, Nifty 50. So otherwise, the stock should surge in forthcoming days. So this stock is in my watch list. I will be I mean, working on this stock, how it's going to perform in the next week or forthcoming days. Based on this, I will take my call. Okay. So the next stock is Arcade. This stock also from the same infrastructure segment. Let me look into its fundamentals. So arcade developers, yeah, this stock also has published its Q1 results. The revenue top line is really good, but profit are not really good. Okay, there was huge expenses, and it has published negative profit numbers. Otherwise, only this revenue is really good. Okay, so this company is into real estate. They are into high-end, sophisticated lifestyle building developers in Mumbai. Okay, it's a small scale company, I would say. With that said, let's move on to the P ratio. P ratio, yes, you can see P is higher than the earning. Okay, and it's kind of an overvalued by itself. If you look at PH, then yeah, this stock is trading around a 23 PE, which is less than the median. So it means like all these reality developers or trading companies are trading in the high PE. Okay, and if you look at the quarterly results, yes, yesterday it published a result. Yeah, you can see the numbers, sales figure quarter on quarter is really good, and yeah, operating profit is in negative. Okay, last quarter it was 44, this quarter it is 34. Okay, and moreover, obviously, there is an increase in the expenses. Okay, so the margin is kind of reduced comparatively quarter on quarter. If you look at the year on year also, it has published a less figure. Okay, year on year the profit figure also it's getting reduced. Last I mean 24 June it was 42, and 25 June it is 34. So revenue is good, but profit is down. The reason behind is the expenses. It is spending more on expenses. If we drop down where the more spending, yeah, the material cost is really increased. Okay, and other expenses too. So yeah, there is a quarterly. No need to look at the year on year. Yeah, so this company, yeah, they are working on this revenue figure, but not in the profit figure. And moreover, the stock is quite overvalued by itself. Peer on peer, it is okay. Okay, so if you look at technical side, yeah, the arcade company, last year, September, they have came through the IPO. They listed publicly, and from there the stock is kind of trading the same range. It's been now close to 1 year, so the stock is kind of trading the same price zone. Okay, so if you look at this stock, since the result is not really good year quarter on quarter and also year on year, last quarter the stock was trading somewhere here. Okay, 170 levels. Now the stock has touched a high to 210 or above levels. From there, the correction is started. So I'm expecting the stock should fall further. Okay, because the results are not really good, and if it's going to correct, it already broken its 20 EMA, the red. How you are seeing it, so it should come to this level like 50 EMA and around this range. Okay, when you say this range, let me draw it for you. This range. Okay, I'm talking about this range. So yeah, this range it has to, I'm expecting personally. So from there we can expect some bounce. Okay, so there are two options. One is like if this negativity, the results negativity is already factored in the market, then the stock will show some fall. It may touch up to this 50 EMA. It will act as a support. From there it may show some rebounds. Okay, retracement, or otherwise the stock will fall further up to this level, because this is consolidations a lower range. From there again, it may show its bounce, or otherwise if both fails, then definitely the stock will fall. Okay, so we have to wait and watch how the price action of the stock is going to behave or perform. So based on that we can take a call. So this is perfectly the support range, because you can see the price swing high here and here. Okay, so I'm expecting personally the stock will what do you say, try to come to this level. It try to take some support over here, unless the negativity is already factored in the market, but I don't think so. So moreover, market is our market is really in that kind of a consolidation or correction mode. So we have to wait and watch how the price action of the stock is going to perform or behave. Otherwise, you can see if it comes to this level, I mean this level, okay, here, the yeah, consolidation range, then it will make a pattern like yeah, yeah, you can see it's a shoulder, then it is kind of an head. Okay, then from there it will show kind of an another shoulder. Okay, so head and shoulder it may form. For that it has to complete its head first. Okay, so we have to wait and watch how the stock is going to perform on the forthcoming days. Okay, so with that said, let's move on to the next stock. The next stock is Gravita. This company is in manufacturing of lead, recycling aluminum, and plastics also. Okay, let me look into its fundamental. Type Gravita, Gravita India. Yeah, so this company is one of the largest lead producer in India. Okay, and also they are into different verticals of business. One is like lead recycling, basically into recycling lead and aluminum and plastic. Okay, turnkey projects. So There are most of the revenue are from lead recycling around 70%, aluminum around less than 10%, say 8% precisely, and rest from plastic and turnkey projects. Okay, we don't need to look into all the details. You can take time and look into all the verticals of business in your leisure time. So this stock, if you look at P wise, it's not overvalued by itself. And if you look at peers, then yeah, the stock is trading with a P of 44 or 45, which is twice the amount of median P of industry. Okay, it's kind of an overvalued, I would say. Okay, you can see otherwise some oil, GMDC, these companies are trading in a 20, which is well twice the P the Gravita is trading right now. Okay, it's definitely an overvalued stock, and yeah, and moreover, we are not interested in investment purpose for long term. Then only we have to worry about this valuation. Otherwise, if it's just for trading for short term, then what really matters is the price action level and the technical levels. Okay, this fundamentals are for glimpse to know what is the results they have really published, really good or not, so that based on that we can take it as an input for coming weeks for our trade analysis. Okay, and quarterly wise, you can see, yeah, still the stock has not published its result. It is going to publish on not tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Yeah, early next week. Otherwise, yeah, there's no reason to go through the quarterly results. Okay, so let's move on to its chart analysis. In day chart, you can see past 2 days the stock is showing its potential. It is giving a huge green candles with a nice volume around like 1.3 or 1.4 million. Okay, so if you look at the technical wise, if you draw the falling trend line from its peak, if you try to connect, okay, its peak, okay, it already broke one of the uh, trend line, the falling trend line. Okay, so here, this from here to here, it's a all-time high to the recent swing high. It has broken, and it has surged, and it's trying to form a pattern. Okay, you can easily guess what is the pattern here. Okay, you can see this here, correct? So what is the pattern? It is double bottom, correct? So it has already formed a double bottom, and or a W pattern, you can call. Okay, so when it breaks this level, this particular level, okay, this is kind of a resistance zone, I would say. Okay, this is the resistance zone. Why? Because you can see prior peak here, and somewhere last swings peak also, and here also you can see. Okay, different peaks took resistance somewhere here, correct? So this is can it will act as a resistance zone. Okay, if it breaks this zone, okay, then we can expect kind of a search, at least like a 4 to 5% search. Okay, it all depends upon the results. If the company is not going to publish the result proper, then definitely it may come up to this level. Okay, then it will fall. Okay, so for that reason we should know not only the technicals. Obviously technical is the main thing for trading, but whether the pattern is going to give a breakout or breakdown, how we come to know, there should be some trigger, right? So the trigger should be based on the daily news or the event for, and right now it is result season, so this q results also matters here. So we have to wait and watch this stock also. If it breaks this pattern, then definitely at least it should go to this level. This is the nearest next peak. Okay, if it breaks, then we can expect to the next this peak. Okay, so we have to wait and watch how the stock is going to perform on the next week. So this is the third one, and the next one is EMS Limited. So EMS company, they are into recycling business. This stock I took not for next week actually. This is for coming weeks, because you can see this stock was taking. One second. Yeah, let me select the tool. It was multi-week support level it is taking. See, you can see one somewhere 2023 October, then 2024 April, and even May or June. Then this year's April, you can see May or June. So this both are kind of sync, right? April and July, and here also this April and July. Okay, yeah. So yes, this stock is for coming weeks. So, yeah, this stock is trading right now in this asymmetry triangle zone. So we have to wait and watch whether the stock is going to give a breakout. Once again, control that. Yeah. Yeah. So whether the stock is going to break out in the positive direction, or it's going to break down in the negative direction. Okay. So we have to wait and watch how this stock is going to perform in coming weeks. Okay. So this is not for next week. This is for the consideration for coming weeks, because it is really forming a good pattern. It took a beautiful support on rising trend lines. Okay, and in this falling trend line, it is trading between these two trend lines. Okay, there is a symmetry pattern, it is happening. Yeah, yeah, this is the triangle pattern, right? So this is a symmetry triangle is happening. So when it breaks this pattern, breaks out this pattern, then definitely it is a multi-time weekly pattern. So for coming weeks we can expect a surge. This all as per the technicals, not based on the fundamental. See, anything can happen in the market because market is purely dynamic and volatile. Okay, so we have to trade on level, being a trader. So these are the stock for our analysis, except this one is for coming weeks. Okay. Yeah, with that said, I hope you like this video. Please be informed, I am not recommending any stocks here for trading purpose. Please do your own research before you take any trading bets. With that said, see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.